Fierce ladies, welcome to the Moms in Real Estate podcast, where we unleash our unapologetic power to share the raw truth of our journeys. Brace yourself for a dose of empowerment, education, and encouragement like never before. I'm Kristen, a relentless entrepreneur obsessed with connecting and uplifting fellow boss babes. In this podcast, we're all about getting down to business, conquering motherhood, nurturing relationships, and so much more. Get ready to dive into the nitty-gritty, embrace the hustle, and unravel the secrets of success in the world of real estate. We're here to ignite your fire, equip you with the knowledge, and unleash your limitless potential. Tune in as we redefine what it means to be a true boss babe. Today on Moms in Real Estate, I'll be interviewing my friend Kayla Adamson out of Melbourne, Florida. We'll be talking about going from a cop into real estate. We'll be talking about events. We'll be talking about community building. We'll be talking about her coaching program, Stay Bossy, and we're also going to be talking about her new book that's coming out. I cannot wait for you guys to meet Kayla. Let's go. Hi, Kayla.
Hi.
I am so happy you're here in person.
I am so excited. It was a long trek from Florida, but we made it.
Yes. Okay, so why are you in Arizona?
I am here doing some really fun things with a lot of fun people, including you.
Yes.
So we did a speaker spotlight event, a legacy agents retreat for realtors, and then now I'm here for the Moms in Real Estate podcast.
Yes. One thing I love about you is you are not afraid to invest in your business and put yourself in the right rooms. Like probably like top 5 girls that I've met in all of my years meeting everybody, like you just see something and you're like, yep, that's going to improve me. So I'm going to invest in it. And I so appreciate that about you.
Absolutely. I am probably a professional development junkie.
You are.
To a fault.
I think it's great.
But if you just like look at the history across my business, I think it's really been beneficial.
Yeah. Okay. So let's take everybody back to like when you actually first started your business. Why did you get into real estate?
Yeah, absolutely. So I actually got into real estate because I had a friend who was in real estate. I feel like that's how the story starts for everyone.
Totally.
And she was rocking it. Like, she just looked like a total boss babe, and she was loving her job, loving her career. And I was in a career transition, trying to find something that could offer time freedom. That's a myth for this career. But I jumped in, and I've loved it ever since. And that was 10 years ago.
What were you doing before real estate?
I was a police officer.
I know. I always find that so cool about you.
Yeah, it was so fun. It was fun. And it actually taught me a lot of great qualities to transfer into real estate when it comes to communicating with different personalities and stuff like that. So I think it helped lay the foundation to a successful career for sure.
That's great. So, okay, so you had seen your friend. She was doing awesome in real estate. Did you start working with her?
I did not.
Okay.
I actually decided to join the brokerage that my husband bought his house from.
Oh, that's great.
Just because it was an instant connection.
Yeah.
And we hit it off really well personality-wise, and that's where I started.
So when you first started in real estate, what would you say were some of like your main activities that you would do? Because I feel like you got pretty successful pretty fast in real estate. So maybe share some insight into how that looked for you.
I did. When I first started, I did not want to door knock or cold call.
No.
It just didn't align with who I was, and I honestly was not good at it.
Yeah.
I'm really good at being an extrovert now, but it didn't start that way.
Yeah.
I was a big introvert before. So I decided to just like get out into the community and go to like events and talk to people one-on-one, more so like ladies' night and stuff like that, where I felt just a little bit more comfortable versus door knocking or cold calling. And it just continued to grow year after year. And without fault, I've just always had the same business plan, really.
Yeah. Was it hard for you being an introvert going into those rooms?
It was.
Yeah.
I actually call my sister my security blanket. And she literally went with me to everything.
Oh, that's great.
To where I could kind of open up and, you know, just
She's
grow
like
more
your,
into.
Yeah, she's like your wing woman.
She is.
Yeah,
she is.
I think that's important. Like if you are struggling getting into a room, like bring a friend.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. A friend, even a spouse.
Yeah.
I used to take my husband with me everywhere too. Once my sister started, you know, getting her own life.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I've been to enough of your events.
Yes,
Yeah.
I had to replace the security blanket with someone else.
Oh yeah, and did it get easier the more and more you did it?
It did.
Yeah.
It did. Now I can go anywhere.
Do you feel like there's anything you do specific, like intentionally when you go into an event? So it's not your event, you're attending the event. How does everyone know you're a real estate agent?
So I honestly don't start off conversations being a realtor.
Yeah.
I try to listen to others and I'm really quiet. I'm kind of like the person that's just lurking in the room, listening to everyone and their stories. And when it naturally comes up in conversation, I'll just be like, yeah, I'm a realtor.
Yes. So if you guys caught that, she's interested instead of being interesting. And that's
Yes.
such a great thing that I always think about is just like be interested in other people. You'll get your turn.
You will, and people love to talk.
Yes.
So if you're just quiet and genuinely listening and continuing to put the conversation back on them, you'll learn so much about people without even trying.
Yeah. What would you say, like your first year in real estate was something that was really hard for you?
I would say really, really hard for me was separating my prior career to now real estate. A really funny story, actually. I was showing a property in a not so great area and the door was stuck and I'm banging on the door.
Like the front door?
The front door was stuck even after it got unlocked. And after it banged open, I said, Brevard County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, no.
Instead of introducing myself as a realtor. But it was really, really funny because my clients laughed, and it ended up being a great icebreaker for our first appointment together.
That's so funny.
It's just such an identity difference stepping out of a role like that into something like that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. Do you miss being a police officer?
Yes.
You do?
I do. I always joke that it's my backup plan if anything ever happens to real estate. But let's be real, I need a lifestyle that pays a lot more.
Yeah, for sure. Do you feel like when you first got into real estate, so let's go back to this beginning, were you mentored by anybody or did you join a team or were you just on your own from the get-go?
I was on my own from the get-go.
Okay.
I actually learned how to write contracts from YouTube videos.
Oh, wow.
Anytime I didn't know anything, and this is, if I could tell new agents anything, it would be to really, really research the office or company that you choose to put yourself into, because there's so many brokers out there that will not teach you anything. They're not going to handhold you. It's a very independent career. You're on your own from the get-go. I didn't even know how to open a lockbox. Nobody showed me how to open a lockbox.
Did you YouTube that too?
Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
totally.
You have to. It's like Bluetooth connection. Weird, falls out of the bottom. You gotta use your phone. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, and the last thing you want to do is learn that when you have a client with you.
Exactly. Watching over your shoulder.
Yeah.
It's I promise I know what I'm doing.
I have heard that story a lot.
It's actually, I'm shocked no one teaches you.
I know, I am too. Yes. Have you mentored anybody as you've grown?
I have. I've mentored quite a few real estate agents.
Do you enjoy that role?
I love it.
You do? Mm-hmm. So typically, if you're mentoring somebody who's the ideal person, is it somebody brand new out of school or somebody who's done a couple deals but struggling, looking to have more of a legit business?
I definitely prefer someone who's a few years in.
Yeah.
Because so many people get into real estate with a false sense of what it actually is.
Absolutely.
Circling back to time freedom, like we were talking about a few minutes ago, a lot of people think real estate can be a career that's lucrative, but also part-time. Mm-hmm. And when you're in the early stages of building, that is not the reality of the situation. Mm-hmm. You're putting in 50, 60 hours a week.
Yeah.
And you have to be a hustler, a go-getter to build that foundation. And that's why it has such a high fail rate in the first couple of years, because agents think they can come in and work 20 hours a week, and that's not the reality of it.
Yeah. Mm-mm. So you don't, you're actually really, really good fast forward to today with actually managing what your day looks like, and you have a lot of family time and you set a lot of boundaries. How did you get there?
Trial and error.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Being 10 years in, I learned what didn't work and what did work. And after really hitting rock bottom in real estate and running myself ragged, weight gain and hair falling out and just getting to a point where it's I cannot do this anymore.
Yeah.
I started restructuring my business to where I could still make the same amount of income for my family, but work a lot less.
Yeah.
And that did not happen without 5-6 years of experience first, and knowing how to lay the foundation and prioritize systems and structure to where you also don't drop the ball by working less, if that makes sense.
Yeah. What are some systems that have really helped you with doing that?
A powerful CRM.
Yeah.
Task blocking instead of time blocking.
Yes.
A lot of people time block say, for example, they're going to make calls for an hour. But if you actually set a timer and track how many times you're making calls and stop it each time you get distracted and do something else, you'll be surprised it's like 20 minutes that you're actually focusing on the thing you time blocked. Versus task blocking, you say, I'm going to make 100 calls and nothing else. Even if my phone rings, like put it on do not disturb, do not do anything else except that 100 things. That has really helped me.
Yeah. Do you do that? I've noticed you are very active in Facebook groups. Do you set a timer when you're going into Facebook groups each day?
Yes, I do. I actually do task blocking for Facebook groups morning, afternoon, and evening. 3 times a day.
Okay.
Because I want to be seen everywhere.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And I mean, free advertising online.
Yeah.
Be in Facebook groups, be on Instagram, be everywhere, commenting as much as you can, even not real estate related. I'm like hyping up their post and their businesses and like pouring into their cup, and just them seeing my name everywhere brings that brand identity.
I think that is such a golden nugget for you guys listening. Like 3 times a day, go in, you want to be seen. It's free advertising. I just think that's so powerful. Okay, so let's talk about 10 years in. And I love talking about like the beginning stages because it's not always easy. Like you talked about, like you worked yourself to where you had weight gain, your hair was falling out.
Burnout.
Yeah, I talked to so many moms in real estate that get there. So if, looking back, what would you say to a new agent? Like, yeah, you do have to hustle in the beginning, but what are some things that they can set in place so that they don't reach that phase?
The most important thing you can set in place is organizing your past client portfolio. Your past clients can fuel your entire business once you're in for a few years just by loving on them alone. And then you never have to invest in a lead system. You never have to cold call. You never have to door knock. You can just love on the people that already supported your business, and you're going to get 3 to 5 clients from every single past client each year. Your business is going to grow exponentially. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Okay. Just from that alone. So
Yeah.
I would say just organization of your past clients.
Yeah.
While coaching other realtors, I've learned so many of them don't even have a CRM.
So many
I'm like,
don't.
when was the last time you took one of your past clients to lunch? And they're like, you do that? And I'm like, yeah, I
All
do
the
that.
time. Yeah. For sure.
Like, it's so easy. Why pay $800 a month to Zillow when you can take a past client to coffee and stay top of mind?
Yeah, I know. And exactly. Like coffee dates have been something that have been so, so important for me to grow my network. So I think that's great. What about, so your business looks a lot different today. Obviously, you've been in 10 years. You've got you've got your real estate transaction business completely down. Now you've grown into these other areas. Why don't you tell us a little bit about all of them?
Hi, it's Barbara with your tax coach, and we love helping entrepreneurs save money on their taxes. Here's a quick tax tip. Leverage is one of my favorite words to use when talking about real estate. Did you know that when you pull money out of a property, that loan is tax-free income to you, so you don't have to pay any taxes on it? For more info, follow us on Instagram at Your Tax Coach or go to our website, yourtaxcoach.com.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I know,
to
so much
share.
fun.
So the end of last year, 2024, I launched Stay Bossy Agents, which is a coaching platform for women in real estate. I'm very, very excited about it. It is my baby. I would say about 5 years ago, I had it on my heart to be a coach for other realtors, but I just wanted to keep growing, keep refining. And honestly, I waited too long to start it. I wish I would have started it sooner because it's already impacted so many women's lives that I've started coaching. And yeah, I'm just so excited about it.
What does it look like to be in Stay Bossy?
So Stay Bossy is a group coaching container and a one-on-one coaching container. The group coaching container is closed right now. It's 10 amazing women. We run for 6 months together, and the entire goal of it is to double their business within 6 months. We are halfway in now, and so many of them have already transformed their business in unexplainable ways. It's just I'm so proud.
I know. You move into this mom,
Yes.
yeah, it's great. I love that. So you'll open it up every 6 months.
Every 6 months, it'll open up, and then it has a graduation retreat at the end, so everyone can get some relaxation time together. And it's women from all across the U.S., not just Florida, where I am. We have 2 Florida agents in the container that's right now, and all the rest are from different states.
That's
so it's
great.
super fun. Also building referral
Yeah,
community.
absolutely. Do you feel like that? Do you feel like once you moved, like, I mean, obviously you're not out of transactions, but when you move to like that next phase in your business, do you feel like it almost made you excited to be in real estate again? I feel like when you hit that burnout of, oh my gosh, I do so many transactions every year, and then all of a sudden you become a coach or you launch a program, whatever it is, it almost like lights this fire that you haven't had in a long time.
Yeah, it absolutely did, because once you have all your systems in place and your structure in place, it's almost like Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Like you're waking up doing the same exact thing, listing a house, getting listing photos, inspection day, buyer appointment. It all starts kind of being the same thing. And I'm the type of person where if I get bored, oh my gosh, something crazy is about to happen.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah.
So like launching the Stay Bossy Agents just relit that excitement to wake up every single day and still have my real estate business that I love and is very, very lucrative. Like that's the bread and butter for my family.
Yeah.
And then Stay Bossy Agents is like my hobby, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Even though it's work, it's like my passion project.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's another passion project you have going on?
A book.
Yeah. Have you always wanted to have a book?
I have.
Yeah.
I have always wanted to write books. Eventually, I would love to write some like self-help books because of my entire journey through childhood and foster care and everything. But this one is real estate related. It's called Stay Bossy Agents, of course. And it is just about conquering hard conversations and setting boundaries the bossy way.
Yeah.
Because boundaries done the wrong way can also be toxic. So there's like a pendulum. Yeah. Another word. Why am I saying words I'm not confident in saying? I'm going to like use easier words next time. But if you swing it one way too far, the boundaries can almost be hurting yourself.
Okay.
Versus putting that protection in place that most people want when they start implementing boundaries. So I teach how to get outside of that cage of boundaries and implementing them in a healthier way to not only enhance their real estate business, but also their home life, their marriage, their relationship with motherhood, if they are a mother, or whatever it is in their season of life it can help with.
Yeah. Can you give us maybe like an example from your book?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the chapters is about my Conquering Hard Conversations framework. And 2 of the main points in Conquering Hard Conversations is becoming more confident. Because when you're on listing appointments, most of the time the decision maker is an alpha personality, whether it's the wife or the husband, whoever it is, they're alpha. And it's not the most experienced agent that wins appointments. It's the one that can communicate the best. And if you're not confident, you're not going to communicate well.
Yeah.
And an alpha decision maker is going to sense that, and they're not going to hire you. So the first pillar of Conquering Hard Conversations is building that confidence when you are on listing appointments or having a conversation even out at a ladies networking event, trying to develop real, genuine relationships. And then the other pillar of the Conquering Hard Conversations framework is overcoming being a people pleaser. Because it's really hard in real estate not to be a yes person.
Yep.
Because a lot of agents will list a house for whatever the seller wants just to get the listing. They will list it way too high. They will say yes to covering fees that they shouldn't typically cover. You know, like if they normally have a transaction fee, they'll waive it just to get the deal done. And part of that is being a people pleaser.
Yeah.
And once you raise your confidence and you overcome being a people pleaser, you can conquer hard conversations.
Yep.
And the best communicator wins the listing appointment. So that's in the book.
So
Explained
good.
a lot better than that tongue twister I just said.
You did
but
great.
It's probably one of my favorite chapters.
Are you a recovering people pleaser?
I am a recovering people pleaser.
Me too.
Can you believe it?
Well, I mean, it's great. You need to speak from experience. So
It is, absolutely. And even growing up, I was always told I was too bossy.
yeah.
To the point where once I started becoming late teens, I started to shut down that part of me just to like fit in more. And that's why bossy is like being integrated into everything I do now, because I want to own it And once I overcame being a people pleaser, I stepped into my bossy self. I'm like, no, we're going to own this.
Yeah.
I'm going to be bossy, and I'm going to teach other people how to be bossy.
Yeah.
Because it can be a beautiful personality trait, especially in real estate, because the best communicator always wins.
Yeah. I love that. So tell me a little bit about how, if anybody in our audience like wants to be involved in your book. I know you have a way for them, so why don't you explain that?
I do have a way for them. I'm so excited about this. I am building a book launch crew.
Okay.
It is going to be 2 amazing women from every single state. That way we can cover the entire U.S.
Yes.
And anyone on the launch crew gets a free book, and we are going to go across a social media campaign together to tell everyone about the Stay Bossy book. And it's going to be great because anyone on the launch crew also can get some affiliate pay. You got to get the reward too.
Yes.
Kristen taught me that.
Yep.
And it's going to be so fun. So hopefully we will launch that soon, and it'll be super fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's such a good opportunity. We have so many amazing moms in real estate listening out there. And you know me, I love creating other income streams. And especially when you're creating other income streams in something that you're super passionate about. And just how you explain that little part of the book, I know that a lot of the girls listening will be like, yeah, I want to be behind that.
Yeah, I'm so excited. And I feel like the people that are meant to be on the launch crew are already out there.
Yeah.
And some of them are definitely listening.
Yes.
And this is just like the little seed that needs to be planted for it to like just grow.
I think so too. And we'll make sure to have all of your information in the show notes so you guys can reach out to Kayla. Let's real quick before we wrap this up. We've got a lot of women that listen to our podcast that are currently pregnant, currently new in real estate. They're trying to figure out like how to do all this. Your kids are young, so you've literally been in the thick of real estate with babies. So tell me like any advice that you have for them.
Absolutely. My girls are 7 and 4. My world, my little besties. They never went to daycare. I was licensed in 2015. I had my first in 2017, my second in 2020. I literally was the realtor with a baby on my hip.
Yeah.
My girls went with me to the appointments. I didn't let it slow me down. I'm also was like an anxiety-ridden postpartum mom, so I didn't trust anybody with them other than like direct family who also had careers. So we had to make it work, and they went with me. They went with me to listing appointments, buyer showings, whatever it was, and it really, really worked for us. And then I used play dates and Mom's Morning Out and stuff like that to develop organic relationships that also helped my real estate business. So any piece of advice, I would just say, like, integrate your kids into this life with you.
Yes.
It's not embarrassing. It's not unprofessional. It works, especially for this type of career. I even had my kiddos in my branding photos with me.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. I still protected them. I didn't go show a stranger that I didn't know. I vetted people first. So there's definitely a great way you can integrate your children into your career with you.
Yeah, and I think that anyone listening, you guys have heard it time and time again. I think so many people think that, oh my gosh, I can't do that. Somebody won't hire me. But no, you've heard it on here from hundreds of moms that it works. So
it works.
I love like pointing that out as much as I can.
I always say that their cute little faces is what won me listing appointments before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, Piper actually got this listing appointment. It wasn't me. I was just like an extra there with her.
I just had to sit there. She did all the hard work.
Yeah.
Do your girls ever say anything to you about like wanting to be in real estate when they're older?
They do not want to be in real estate.
I feel like most kids are like, yeah, I don't want that.
Piper is at an age where she listens to all my conversations too. So she'll just randomly be like, Mom, did they take the 375? Like hearing me negotiate on the phone. So every once in a while, I'm like, are you going to be my little realtor? She's like, absolutely not.
No, Mom.
So we'll see what they do.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Okay, so if you had to go in business, let's say you're launching something totally new, and it had to be with a celebrity or an influencer, who would it be?
This is so hard.
It's so hard.
A celebrity or an influencer. So I'm going to go back to one of my favorite professional development things that I ever invested in, and I would say it would be Jen Gottlieb.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You really loved her. That's good.
I did. I really, really loved her. And I've invested in a lot of professional development, and hers was ran like to a T, the most professional I've ever seen. And she's just a whole vibe.
Yeah. Tell everyone, what does she do?
She helps women become stage leaders.
Yes.
And she is a wonderful speaker been on mega stages across the board. And what's amazing is she's not a gatekeeper. Like she told the best little secrets possible. And since I am on a speaker journey myself, it just really, really impacted me. And I think that was about 4 months ago. It's like I've really leveled up since then. Like I owe a lot to the program.
Yeah, that's awesome. If there's somebody listening that wants to invest in themselves, but they are scared because they have a roller coaster real estate business, do you still think that they should figure it out and get in the right rooms?
They should absolutely figure it out and get in the right rooms, because all it takes is one little thing that you invest in, and your business will no longer be a roller coaster. Like everyone says to expect real estate to be like valleys and highs, but once you create a sustainable business, you will always have those closings every single month, even with deals falling apart, even with market fluctuations. Last year was like one of the hardest real estate markets in the history of whatever time frame we're in, and I still sold more than I did the year prior.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show, like, once you establish the correct foundations, your business isn't going to be a roller coaster anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to be thriving.
Yeah.
So make the investment, get in the right rooms, connect with the right people.
Yeah.
And your business will never be the same.
Awesome. Okay. Well, this was so much fun. I love having you on. We didn't even mention that you actually like run one of my community groups, and I know. So tell real quick before we wrap it up, tell everyone how like creating a community has impacted you.
Absolutely. I am a community junkie.
You are.
Love, love, love it. And creating a chapter leader in East Coast Florida has just been the most beautiful thing. So my chapter is women from all different walks of life, not just real estate. So they're like a psychologist, a yogi, you know,
a lawyer.
I love her. I know, I love her too, Jessica. Just so many amazing women, and I love being around other powerful women that aren't just realtors. Like, I love my realtors too.
Yep.
Besties forever.
Yes.
But I also love being integrated in the world of entrepreneurship that is other fields.
Yeah.
Because you still just learn so much.
So much. Yes. Well, good. Okay. It's been so much fun, like I said. And if anybody wants to reach out to you on Instagram, what's the best way to do that?
I am the Kayla Adamson on Instagram. Come say hello. I would love to connect with you.
Yes. And tell her about her book if you want to be one of her ambassadors, for sure. All right, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thanks, friend, for listening to the podcast. We love having you in our community. If you enjoyed our podcast, please leave us a review or share it with a friend. Also, we'd love to connect with you on Instagram. Go follow us at Moms in Real Estate.